Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Aaron Jones closing in on 100 yards rushing on the afternoon. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. 24-7, the final. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Broncos. And they were able to have a little bit of success on the ground. The question will be, will they stick with it? Or will they be throwing more to try and regain this lead? Meanwhile, for the Bears, we take a look there at the numbers for them running the football in that first half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
From the 41, Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Fields throwing again. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Fields on target to Mooney. First down, Chicago.
That's not the first time they've worked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on third down to keep this drive alive.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Again, this is Montgomery. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Now Fields. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. DJ Jones, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one the product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Jones now on 1st and 10. Cooks on the quick slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. He gets it to Cooks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. On 2nd and 7, Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, here's Fields. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. Denver Broncos back out there. Former Tar Heel Javonte Williams, we shine the spotlight on him. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. Room here to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A give to Williams, running right. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 12 more yards there and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Jones to throw on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. Rosas' kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Draymond Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashard Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Chicago. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. They go to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd and 9, Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. They give it to Williams, running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. On third down, here's Williams. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Williams is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Fields now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields and quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Going up the gun, Montgomery. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, Fields. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Running left, Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Fields. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to it. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. 4th down, Fields has to have this one. He finds Robinson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Fields on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Taken at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, Williams. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Jones. This one swung out to Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jones. He's got it. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Chicago offense set to get started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Back to throw, Fields. Robinson's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Here's Fields. Pryor has it complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last.